No. Oh, that's a good question. Now, she saw the leash and how it's attached to the leg. Doesn't pull the bird's leg off. Actually, they're called cuffs. In the strip that goes through like this, it's called a jess. Okay, you make these. These are what you control the bird with. So it doesn't really hurt the bird. They pull in this way, not out like that. So they're always pulling in this way. Yes?
But isn't the cheetah one of the fastest?
Cheetah's a fast land animal. But when you look at the birds in the air, 200 miles an hour, it's faster than a cheetah. That's amazing. I've actually seen a peregrine falcon come out of the sky at a chucker, a partridge. And it's amazing, and it's all over.
Well, the other day, me, my dad, and my brother saw a Cooper's hawk eating another bird.
Did it upset you?
No.
Good. I'm so glad that you understand the nature of things. We eat chickens, don't we? Right? So what's the difference, okay? We just don't eat it that way. Okay, yes, go ahead. We're getting to the blue box. Oh, you want to know what's in that big blue box that's been punching its way out. We got to go to the red tail. Now, my red tail hawk came to me about 14 years ago. Somebody gave him to me of that. Somebody thought that he was hit by a car because both wings were bloody. He was in a field on a fence post. If you find an injured bird of prey, it's a good Samaritan, you can actually rescue it. You can't keep it, but you can rescue it. Even a bald eagle, it's a good Samaritan act, nobody can get you in trouble for it. Somebody, we think, had this bird, and they heard that if you cut all the primary feathers off the wing, the bird can't fly and you can tame it. That is true with parrots and parakeets and stuff, it's true. Except, if you ever do this to your parrot, beware. Y'all eat chicken wings, right? There's a limb in there with bones and tissue. If you cut into those primaries, you better know where the body begins and where the feathers end. Okay? Somebody cut into the body itself and then left the bird to die. Because it's a felony if you get caught crippling a bird of prey. So, responsible with nature is you're allowed to rescue something, but you're not allowed to keep it unless you have the right training. Let's take Mo out. Mo? His name is Mo. He's a male, red tail, so he's small.
I don't like small.
He's a small one. There we go. Oh, he doesn't like to come out. Mo. Come here, Mo. Please. We'll go back to the line. Now, one of the things about, fortunately, the birds, I always say the great creator had I was actually going to say something about that, but unfortunately you went before. One of the things I was going to say is the great creator has a sense of humor with birds that poop all over everything, okay? They can't help it. They don't have a bladder. They can't hold it. It has to come out, okay? Lucky we don't have that problem. Red tail hawk, beautiful bird. Very large feet. Now that he pooped, I can turn him that way. Yes. Okay, that won't come again for about a half hour to an hour. Calm down. One of the things you're going to notice, you can tell which wing is the injured wing. It's the one with the feathers go inside out. Okay, beautiful red tail. This bird, if you see one with a brown tail with striping, that's last year's baby. It will start molting out this month, and it will get its red tails. But its eyes will not turn. No. Thank you. His eyes will not turn brown for 4 to 5 years. When the eyes turn brown like this is an adult breeder. By the way, the crop on the bird is right here. Okay, that hole right in there, and he's empty. If he was full, it could fill up the size of this. It takes 6 to 12 hours for him to actually digest something. So, beautiful bird. Yes, you have a question. No, that goes home and gets washed. I have lots of carpet. Actually, does anybody want to guess the bird's weight? How much does this bird weigh?
6 pounds.
Now, come on now. We got to be fair. Look at what I'm doing, okay? Go ahead. 7 pounds. Nope, too heavy. 2 pounds, that's right, and he's overweight. He could probably lose about 40 grams, and he'll be on hunting weight. He's a little too fat in here. Remember, the bird has to be light. This applies to your theory that this is like Superman can take on a coyote or a wolf. It can't. These birds are killed by raccoons or any other animals that can grab them and crush their little bodies. The only thing on a bird of prey that's strong are those talons and those toes. That's all they got for weapons. The rest of their body breaks. Wings break easy, right? Hits on the head, shatter the skull. These things are very delicate for what they are. Now, can I ask a question? We covered the owls and we covered two groups of hawks, the accipiters and the broadwings. The only thing I don't have with me is a peregrine falcon. We're working on a falcon for shows. But there's an eagle. We're working on an eagle for programs. What else are we missing in the birds of prey that we see during the summer? Isn't there something that's huge and V-shaped and the word starts with a V? A vulture. Hey there, Mo. You ready to go back in? Right? Yes, we are. Actually, I have a special guest with me today.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, you may tell me anything you want. Go ahead. Why does he poop a lot? Because he doesn't have a bladder. He can't hold it. Like we hold it before we go to the bathroom. Well, they just keep coming out. And that's why pigeons and gulls do the things they do. They can't help it. Okay, if they held it, it would back up and kill them. So we're gonna put Mo back in. Mo. Hey, Mo. You know where your box is? Oh, we know where the boxes are. Now, can I ask a question? And the question is, how big do you think a vulture is? How big is a vulture?
6 feet across.
That's okay. How big is a vulture? Does anybody know? How big's a wingspan? 13 feet. Wow. Nah.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
What's inside of it?
Did he say something to you? Did you hear something in there? What did he do? What did he do? Did he knock? All right, don't move. Don't be afraid. Come here.
Nobody's fault. Nobody's fault.
Hi, Disney. We are wet because we were outside. One of the things about birds of prey. Hey, Festa. Oh, don't sleep on that. Come here. Hey. Come here.
Excuse me, look it.
Come here.
Look at that.
Now,
Excuse me.
can I come visit you for a minute? Hi there. You got your camera ready?
Sure.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cool, huh? I can get away Uncle Festa. Now, what do you want to say? What is it?
See that big hole right there?
Yeah. Those are vents for air. Birds need air. Okay. Now, this is a turkey vulture. And the reason he's wet is because he was outside. Now, a lot of people ask me, where do you keep these birds? Birds of prey have to be kept outside. There are rules and regulations. Their enclosures face southeast for morning sun because birds get vitamins out of sunlight. He's been out in the rain this morning getting a bath. Right now he's trying to dry his wings. He's also a sun worshiper because he thinks that's the sun. What's amazing with vultures is the turkey vulture was never here in Massachusetts. Global warming, is it? That we're getting species from down south? This is a southern bird. They have moved all the way into Canada, which never had them. In fact, these guys are not even migrating anymore in Massachusetts. They go into Martha's Vineyard to hang out. It's true.
Are they paying rent?
Actually, if you look at the nose looks like he deserves a nose ring.